And now, making his way to the ring, standing taller than the Young Bucks, weighing in at none of your motherfucking business, and only Muufukin!
Yeah, hi everybody, and welcome to the Burial Ground, episode 4, Dark Side of the Ring. This series is excellent. I'm going to say I didn't watch the first season, but I watched the second season in one day. So far, I watched the Benoit, the New Jack, the Brawl for All, and the Snuka episode. I binged that shit. It's really good, informative, interesting. It's like the first episode was incredible, the Chris Benoit episode. It was I didn't even think I'd want to see that. That's why it took me so long to watch it, because I'm not interested, man. I don't want to hear about a guy killing his family and shit. But it was compelling. A lot of Eddie in the first episode, like kind of built up the importance of Eddie in Chris's life. Showed a lot of cool footage of them wrestling in Japan. It's weird, I got so many good Benoit stories, like matches I loved of his, and I kind of feel guilty that I like the guy so much. You know, Chris Benoit was perfect. You know what? Chris Benoit bumped too perfect. If there's any criticism I have of him, his bumps look like bumps. You know, it looks like he was taking a bump. It's like perfect. You understand? Fucking slapping your hands, fucking hitting your feet at the same time, spreading out. Like, his bumps look too much like wrestling bumps to me. That's the only thing. Besides that, the guy was perfect, you know? He's one of the greatest of all time. It felt like a tribute to Eddie and Benoit in the first episode. You know, showing their accomplishments, showing how they met, how they became friends and everything. But the second episode is where it got dark. It was weird, man. It felt like they were insinuating like a gay relationship or something between Eddie and Benoit, even though they were married and everything. And it was just weird the way they said Eddie was so important to Chris. Even Chavo said he was mourning like a spouse. Benoit was mourning like he lost his spouse. You know, it was just weird. Like, I never seen two men that close ever. Not just in wrestling, like ever. Except if they were lovers. The paranoia thing is interesting, man. It's like, see, that's intriguing. They leave like a little spot in your mind to maybe think someone else did it. Benoit was paranoid. Maybe he was paranoid for a reason. When you talk about him changing cars and shit like that and taking different routes to the gym, it could have been brain damage making him paranoid like that. But he might have known something. He could have received threats and shit. And I don't know. The guy killed her. Obviously. He killed his family, obviously. But they just put a little seed of doubt in your mind there. I didn't know he fucking broke her back first. Jesus Christ. This guy's it's fucking brutal, man. The Bible shit was creepy. Even though, especially since Vicky said that Benoit wasn't really religious, maybe he picked it up from Eddie and like he really took to it, you know. He gave Daniel a Xanax first. Like, he knew what he was doing, man. He was fucking calculated. He put a towel around his neck. He was calculated and precise. He's a fucking stone cold killer, dude. You know? People are always looking for like a personal reason that this shit happened. I don't know if it was all personal. It was probably everything breaking down on him at once for this guy. I think he had professional issues, you know what I'm saying? Like, that might have helped drive him over the edge. He's going to wrestle in the ECW title match and put CM Punk over, dude. He must have felt like he was starting over again, man. It had to feel like a fucking demotion. There's no way it didn't. Wrestling's all this guy knew, man. And to be wrestling for some fucking undercard bullshit title and putting over CM Punk's skinny ass and a fucking failing ECW must have been fucking devastating. Especially with all the WCW shit he had to go through and climbing his way up to the top and then going to WWE and climbing his way back up to the top again. You know, that shit must have fucked him up, dude. I do want to see those diaries. I got like a morbid curiosity, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm interested in it. I don't know why. Ever since I watched this, I'm like, damn, man, I wonder what those diaries say. I mean, fucking Diary of a Madman. His kid seems like a good kid, man. David Benoit. It's like a nice guy that been through more than anybody should go through, dude. It's like a normal fucking kid. It was cool. It was cool for Nancy's sister to reconnect with him, and I definitely have more respect for Chavo and Jericho for keeping in touch with the kid all those years. And it was nice to see them go to AEW, you know. But this story is fucking heartbreaking, man. This shit was rough to watch. You know, in a weird way, it was nice to see Benoit. Like, I don't know how to explain it. In the first episode was like, if things didn't turn bad and that was just the beginning of the Benoit documentary of his life, I would have been like, wow, man, I can't wait to see when they get to WWE years and this, you know, like, it would just, man, this shit just went so wrong. He killed a family, dude. Killed his whole fucking family. He killed a child. I wonder if David Benoit is going to get into the wrestling. If he's going to get into who he's going to work for. He's going to work his way up through the ranks in the indies and shit like that. And people are going to give him a hard time. He seems like a good guy, man. He seems like he still wants to get into wrestling, you know. Shit broke my heart when he said him and his brother wanted to be the tag team champions, man. Fuck, dude. It was like, that shit was just hard to watch, man. You know. Kevin Sullivan, I know a lot of people think he had something to do with it, which is crazy, but I understand why he didn't want to go on that shit. How's it gonna come out? All they're gonna ask him about is him beating Nancy and shit like that, and they're fighting and how they broke up, and it gotta be embarrassing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy booked his own divorce. That's what they say. It's not funny. It's not fun. You know what I'm saying? You book your own fucking divorce. Man, that shit is like, I don't even know how that must feel to this day. You know, Kevin Sullivan must still be feeling that shit. But yeah, that was a great episode. Those people really put it together. Props to Chavo and Jericho, and this shit was just good, man. So far, I am happy I watched this Dark Side of the Ring. And I also watched episode 3, which, because Benoit was a 2-parter. New Jack. Fucking New Jack. Hey, you could tell that Cornette really liked Jack, man. His fucking Smoky Mountain promos were legendary shit. Yeah, I loved Jack when I was a kid, dude. He was like the last real thing in wrestling, man. It's too fucking real. His ECW run was some other legendary shit, dude. He was fucking over like anybody else, man. And like, there wasn't anybody that was more over than New Jack. They were just as over as New Jack. Not even Sandman, RVD, Taz, nobody. When that Natural Born Killers hit, boy. Ah, boy, that fucking place went fucking crazy. You know she was gonna pop the fuck off. Dives from the balcony, the shopping cart full of plunder. It's a shopping cart full of plunder, baby. The fucking El Kabong with the guitar, dude. The staple gun, all that shit, dude. He was fucking real, dude. It's too fucking real. Those dives, dude. It's fucking... That dive where he broke his skull and Big Grimes and shit, and... Fuck, dude. He was a crazy, man. That mass transit incident, that's a fucking incident. For real. Fuck that kid, dude. You know, God rest the dead, by the way, but he was fucking one of the problems with wrestling, dude. Anybody could get into the shit. He never had to fucking train. There's a big fat turd. He never fucking worked out. Dude, wrestling against somebody that's out of shape like that is fucking dangerous. He looks big, he looks strong, but you don't fucking know if he could, you know what I mean? He wants to fucking flip New Jack through a fucking table to the outside, dude. You want to make yourself a star by beating up New Jack? You fucking dumb shit. His fucking father should have fucking went to jail for this shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? New Jack should have been fucking free like he was supposed to, because this shit he wasn't even supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? But his father should have never let him fucking... He didn't even watch any ECW before he let his son come and wrestle in that fucking dangerous situation, dude. Man, he almost fucking scalped that motherfucker. Boy, that shit was... Woo, boy, that is hard to look at. You don't make yourself a star by fucking going... Can I flip you to the table to the outside? Are you fucking crazy? Fucking... Like he didn't fucking stab you in the fucking neck, dude. This guy's fucking legit fucking out of his mind, dude. Yeah, but Mass Transit died a few years later because he tried to get gastric bypass. But you know what? He was in good enough shape to fucking run around the wrestling ring. He was in good enough shape to fucking exercise. So he probably didn't need a gastric bypass. So, well, whatever. You know, he was all depressed after his fucking ECW failure, though. So, yeah, whatever. Or when he stabbed that other guy in Florida, boy, that shit was fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, the guy wanted to shoot on him, man. He fucking started punching him in the face. Fucking Jack locked him up in that fucking front chancery, whatever the fuck you call it, guillotine. Fucking pulled that knife out of his pocket. He said it's a Wolverine claw. What? Dude, that's some surreal shit, dude. He just started stabbing this motherfucker, man. He started stabbing the shit out of him. You picked the wrong guy to fuck with, buddy. You gonna start swinging on him and shit. Then he wants to run an angle. He wants to run an angle. He said he won't press charges. Fuck. Oh boy, when he threw fucking Grimes off the scaffolding, that shit, dude, that motherfucker fell, dude. He fell faster than fucking gravity. That shit was crazy, dude. He fucking tased that motherfucker. He tased this dude on top of fucking 50-foot fucking scaffolding and shit, and then just threw him off. Fuck it. Who cares what the consequences are, man? You know what I'm saying? Who cares what the consequences are? I'm doing it. I'm throwing this motherfucker off the balcony. Who cares what happens? Oh man, I've seen that Gypsy Joe match fucking so many times, dude. Over the years, I've seen that shit like at least 10 times over the years. It's fucking crazy, dude. He just started beating the shit out of the man with a bat. Started whapping him in the head. Yo, did what he wanted to do without consequence. He fucking old man fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know why he would hit him with a bat. Jesus Christ. He said, I just whooped a 100-year-old man. Yeah, dude. They asked him how he'd run his movie to end. He said he wanted to end with him in a wheelchair doing cocaine. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. You fucking know that shit. New Jack was amazing, dude. I like when they just threw in there them Mustafa smoking fucking pencil shavings and shit. What? He's smoking pencil shavings, motherfucker. Oh Lord, that's impressive. Like I thought about it, I was like, man, it probably gets you high from the chemicals that are in the wood or whatever that shit is for the pencil and what you call it, the graphite or whatever it is. He's fucking smoking fucking graphite and shit, and it's just fucking him up. And the cops had him down on the floor. He's like, everybody trying to fuck me. Dude, this shit was good, dude. I tell you, they're 2 for 2 with me so far. I'm going to watch all season 1, and I'll probably do a retro review of that shit. But I really like this Dark Side of the Ring. I am really enjoying it so far, and they put it together well. You know, they made New Jack look like, they made him look crazy, but they also gave him his out. You know what I mean? He's just one of a kind. New Jack was the last of the real. Still real to him, damn it. The Brawl for All was it was alright. It was interesting to see it because I don't really remember it because I wasn't really into WWF at the time. I was watching more WCW every week, and I'll record Raw. And this shit, I remember not liking it all because I watched the first fucking installment. I watched the first installment, and it was like it was sloppy, dude. It wasn't boxing. You could tell they couldn't fight. I didn't want to see that shit. It was yeah, it wasn't any good. I watched Nitro, dude. I ain't got time for that shit. I really did probably fast forward through those things. You know what I mean? But Dr. Death was the shit. And he was like a bigger Taz before Taz. And he was legit fucking hardcore, dude. And he was a real wrestler and shit. It's too bad this bullshit fucked up that his career, you know what I'm saying? They could have just let him naturally get to Austin by booking him strong, and it would have been great. He wouldn't have been able to fucking toss Austin around like that, because fuck, this motherfucker used to suplex people, just fucking throw them in the air and they land where they land, you know what I'm saying? He was fucking hardcore, dude. Dr. Death was real, and they fucked him up. I fucking hate Vince Russo, man. His voice even fucking annoys me. Every time he talks, everything he says is just fucking annoying, man. You know, it's like, yeah, bro. Yo, I didn't like Bradshaw Layfield, bro. I'm like, fuck. You know, JBL. You fucking annoying cunt. Shut the fuck up. And Cornette hates that motherfucker for real, though, dude. That's fucking like hate. You seen that hate in his face. Like he did something to his fucking family and shit. He's fucking, it's just wrestling, bro. You know, like that's what he's trying to say. It's not wrestling to Cornette. It's fucking his life, dude. You respect the guy's fucking career, respect his life. That's what's important to him, man. He hates that motherfucker, and he fucking, every chance he gets to tell people how stupid Vince Russo is, he's gonna do it. And I mean, you don't feel too bad for Bart Gunn, dude. He went to Japan. He did good. Don't feel bad for him, man. He just needs some personality, dude. He should have done some of that New Jack cocaine and get some personality. Yeah, but this show was the Brawl for All was a stupid idea. They I don't know why they punished. I still don't know why they punished Bart Gunn by putting him up against Butterbean, dude. There was fucking no chance of him beating Butterbean. Fuck. Butterbean almost knocked his head off like a fucking rock'em sock'em fucking robot. Jesus Christ. Yeah. No, but he did good. He went to Japan. Everything was fine. Bart Gunn had a good career. Whatever. Brawl for All was just a bad idea. I like hearing JR in this shit. JR is good. Cornette's good. You know, but yeah, this shit was just a bad idea. I guess that's the whole point of the show. I guess that's why the Dark Side of the Ring, everybody got hurt, ruined Dr. Death's career. Fucking everybody got knocked out. It can never be good to have wrestlers doing other shit, except if you're Mr. Perfect. You know, he's fucking good. He can play football, basketball, soccer, whatever. But yeah, Brawl for All was shit. This was my least favorite episode so far, just because it had so much Vince Russo, and I didn't like the Brawl for All in the first place, so I didn't really want to hear about it that much. Jimmy Snuka. I got a personal story about Jimmy Superfly Snuka. I'll save that for a later show. When I talk about myself for a little bit. You know, I'll tell you about my background and stuff. But I met Jimmy Snuka once, and he wasn't, let's just say I don't like this motherfucker, man. And, yeah, fuck that guy. This shit was just fucked up, dude. I didn't know Nancy Argentino was only 22 years old, man. And I've known about this story for a long time. I don't know how I found out, but I've known about it for a fucking long time. I used to bootleg Wrestling Observer from Napster and LimeWire and other places and shit. And I used to be kind of up on everything when wrestling was good, and I was really interested in it, you know. This shit was crazy, though, man. How many times fucking Snuka was out of his fucking mind? All the cocaine, all that bullshit, threatening the sister, beating Nancy's ass more than once, Dude, all those fucking different stories was like, he admitted to this shit in the hospital. Nobody said anything. Those cops were crooked as fuck, dude. Crooked as fuck. How many different stories does Snooker come up with, and he still fucking, they didn't even take him in for questioning and shit. They came in, they had a meeting with them and Vince. Vince went in with a suitcase, came out without the suitcase. Made things go away. Fucking Nancy's family didn't want Vince's blood money. Seems like he paid to avoid the first Chris Benoit situation. That's what that was. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fucked up. First she fell, then she fell in the road, then she fell in the street, going to the bathroom. Then Tonga Kid was in the car and he didn't even know they stopped. He didn't even see anything happen. He didn't even bring it up. Like that's all a lie, dude. And fucking the cops couldn't break that up. You're telling me that the police couldn't figure this shit out? It was obviously a stupid story. If they took the guy and interrogated him, no offense, I've talked to this man in person. He was fucking not. He was no genius. He was, you know, right? They could have just fucking got him to admit what happened, what really happened. I don't think it would have been that fucking difficult. Okay. Instead, you know, they went and took the money. I wonder how much they gave these fucking cops, dude. Vince probably brought $100,000 in that fucking room. You know, let's just make this go away, pal. Listen, officer, pal. Take this $100,000. I gotta use this guy to jump off the cage, pal. Such good shit. Yeah. Suitcase of money makes things go away. Nancy's family didn't want the fucking money. You know? It's fucked up, dude. This whole shit was fucked up. But I do have to give a positive review on the Dark Side of the Ring series, and I will go back and watch season 1. I wasn't really interested before, but this shit was really good. I really like these shows. I'm definitely gonna watch this week's episode, which is Who the Fuck Knows. I haven't been paying attention yet. But yeah, my next episode of The Burial Ground is gonna be me booking all the wrestlers that got fired into a new promotion. I'm gonna change some gimmicks up. I'm gonna make some things happen. Make it interesting. Do some fantasy booking. That might not be the next episode. That might come up down the road, but I'm working on it now, and it's already going well. All right, and this is my Dark Side of the Ring review. This is motherfucking Mark, and thank you for joining The Burial Ground. I'll see you next time.